Hi, I'm here with Ed Hume today, and he is probably the most famous gardener of the Pacific Northwest ever. Ed, wherever I go, people say, "How's Ed Hume? How's Ed Hume?" And I keep saying, he keeps getting younger and younger, and I think this is the reason why. Tell us where we are. This is a really cool place.
Yeah, Marianne, this is our educational garden, and it's especially interesting to the children because it's kind of a fun garden. We have lots of things going on here.
Wow.
You know, for example, we have a puzzle garden, and they really love that. We have
like,
puns.
what's a puzzle in the puzzle garden?
Well, we have puns.
Okay.
Yeah, and for example, in one of them we have a plate, and on that plate is a rat. And so what would the pun be?
A rat plate.
Yeah, no.
A rat dish. A rat dish. A radish.
Radish.
A
There
radish.
you go.
There you go.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
So we have all kinds of things like that. We also have an area that's devoted to plants that eat insects.
Oh, carnivorous plants.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Kids love those.
Oh, they do.
And men love those. And teenagers love those. This garden has something for everybody.
Yeah, it does. And we have a maze. The kids are particularly like that. But I've got to tell you, the adults go through the maze too.
Oh,
you know,
very
almost
cool.
without exception.
Oh,
and we have an herb garden.
Oh, so people can touch it and smell the herbs.
Exactly. And we also have another area where we devote to heather and some of the different varieties and textures and colors and, you know, a little bit of everything in that.
And I know heather, from watching your show from way back when, is one of your favorite plants.
It is, because it thrives on neglect. That's why it's my favorite.
And they have all those different colors and textures for the heather, so that's great. But you know what else I really like here is the topiaries.
Oh, yes.
And so let's go see some of those cool topiaries in this garden.
Okay.
Let's go. Well, now this topiary garden is amazing, and I bet after 60 plus years of gardening, you've got some pruning tips for us, Ed.
Well, you know, and this is a perfect place to do it. This is a chicken, by the way, but what we would do is go in and prune this like that on a cold, cloudy day. Okay. Don't do it on a bright, sunny day where it's going to be hot, because then it will burn the new heartwood or the old heartwood foliage, and consequently you'll have a yellow plant instead of a green plant.
Oh, so that's how you keep them green. You only prune on a cloudy day.
Right.
I bet you have some great tips for vegetable growing as well, because you are Mr. Experience when it comes to vegetable growing too.
I hope so.
Okay. Ed, I see you have the flash tape around on top of the vegetables. I use this around blueberries. What are you using this for here?
Well, we're using it to keep the birds away. When we seed out, the first thing that they go for is, of course, the seeds. So this keeps them away and allows the vegetables to germinate properly.
So it's flash tape, and you buy it wherever you buy seeds?
Yes, right. It's red on one side and silver on the other, and scares the birds. Okay. Doesn't hurt them, just scares them.
Okay. And I also love this as a raised bed. Is that why this stuff looks so great?
I love a raised bed. It's easier to bend down and work in, first of all. But most important, it improves the temperature of the soil about 8 to 13 degrees warmer. So you can plant earlier and you can harvest later into the season with a raised bed. And it's easier to reach in, too.
Oh, yes. And things drain better. I know that.
Oh, yeah.
But this is a great vegetable. It grows like a weed.
Doesn't it?
Is this mustard green? Is that
yes.
what
and it's so easy to pick.
This is, for kids, I tell everybody, plant mustard greens, not because they like to eat them, because they kind of have that bitter taste, because you can send the kids out without a knife or a pair of scissors, rip off the leaves, and just keep getting it all summer long. Very nutritious, add to salads.
And it grows quickly. Look how much quicker and larger it is than the rest of the vegetables.
Yeah.
And that, you know, their memory is not too long. So it's really important that you plant something that grows quickly for kids.
Like mustard greens, and then you got the radishes here.
Right.
And carrots, and all these are for our cool summers.
But also they're excellent for winter vegetables. You know, you can grow any of these that we have right in this bed during the winter, so you can have that fall and winter harvest from them as well.
And where do you think, what time of year do you think people should plant a fall crop?
You should be thinking about it in July and very early in August. for any of the fall vegetables.
So you can, because it's Pacific Northwest, because we got great Ed Hume seeds,
There you go.
we can be eating out of our garden all year long. And thanks to Ed Hume, we know a great place to get seeds and gardening information. Thank you so much, Ed Hume. This has been, I learn stuff from you every single time I see you. So
Thank
so
you.
much.
It's been a pleasure.
Puppies are a natural in the garden, and so is natural pest control, coming up on Diggin' Seattle.